never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I've never got anyone's help.
Against you, sickening. You, ma'am, are going straight to fucking hell for what you did. The stories you told, so many stories you told when you were the one who did this to him. It's sickening. Let's go to Lori Vallow. Lori. Wow. I learned some stuff in the past couple of days from her trial. And all I can do is sit there and stare at my screen and listen to what they were saying in disgust of what they did. They suffocated JJ. Suffocated him. I don't know if they suffocated him while he was alive due to the way the detective said the bags were so tight onto his skin as if it was inhaled. And I don't know how it would have been so tight to the skin unless it happened in the ground. Anyway, when they cut that open, the cause of death was asphyxiation. They made JJ suffer. He suffered. Tylee suffered. There's no cause of death for Tylee because there wasn't enough left of her to have a cause of death. And after she was burnt, there was a bite from a carnivore, maybe a dog or a cat, possibly a fucking raccoon like Chad shot, bit on Tylee's bone. And while this is happening, she's in fucking Hawaii, getting married. And now she's sitting in court. Unfortunately, we cannot see anything going on in here. It's only on audio. However, I do believe Chad's will have cameras. He wanted cameras. Lori didn't. So I'm pretty sure, pretty positive that they will have cameras for Chad. So we will be able to see everything, plus more with Tammy, because I don't know if they're going to go into Tammy or not because they haven't. I don't think. Now to Kohberger. Mr. Brian Kohberger. So, one of the surviving roommates, Bethany, was subpoenaed by the defense. She motioned for it to get quashed. Bethany and the defense team came up with an agreement The defense team would meet with her in Reno, Nevada, and they would have a meeting there. For some reason, I believe that they are pushing for this case to go to grand jury. If this case goes to grand jury, that preliminary hearing that we all are waiting for in June will not happen. And the court system has already talked about it going to grand jury. Why is it going to go to grand jury now? Now, all of a sudden, defense subpoenas Bethany and they want to bring it to a grand jury instead. Just know, if it goes to a grand jury, they will indict him if there's enough evidence, and he will go directly to trial. Probably a couple of years with motions and hearings to do this and that. Just like Lori and Chad. Probably over a year. So yeah, we're all waiting for this preliminary hearing in June. It won't happen if the grand jury indicts him, because the grand jury does the same exact thing that a preliminary hearing does. It goes over the evidence and the facts and determines if the prosecution has enough to actually bring him to trial, which is exactly what the my mouth is dry, which is exactly what the preliminary hearing does. And I'm thinking, since everything else in this case is shitty, they probably will bring it to the grand jury. And then everyone is going to be pissed off. Dude, could you imagine if they didn't have that preliminary hearing in June? Because, like, the whole world is literally waiting for this trial. I guess we'll have to see if they're bringing it to grand jury and picking people for the grand jury. I don't know. But just know, if it goes to grand jury, we won't know anything until trial, which would probably a death penalty case. They will definitely have a lot of motions and hearings, and will definitely take at least a year. It won't be anytime soon. So that kind of sucks. I wish we knew what was going on with the West case. They still haven't found them boys. It's so sad. It would be nice to know what was going on over there in California. So we have the West case going on. We have Lori Vallow going on. We have Letitia Stout going on. And now we have Brian going through motions and preliminary hearing and grand jury and all that. I just wanted to say that, because people are still talking about, I can't wait till June. Don't wait until June until you know if it's going to a grand jury. That's when you'll know whether or not he will have a preliminary hearing. For some reason, I can't say that word this morning. So anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about that, because it was really bothering me and I needed somebody to talk to about it. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching.